Hi everyone, welcome to this video tutorial. We're going to be looking at the page layout. So on page layout, this is where you set the layout of your page, the page size, the page direction. So we are going to start with a page setup. So here I have the margin. So this is the normal margin. We have the top of 1 inches. So we have the bottom, the left and the right. They are in 1 point position. So the narrow is 0.5. Other setting are here, so we can access the custom setting from here. I'm going to work with the normal for now. Click on normal. Now let's look at the page orientation. So presently the page is in portrait. When it stands straight like this, the page is in portrait. So we can decide to change the page orientation to the landscape. So this is the landscape. So when you see the landscape, the page is going to be on the bend mode on the screen. So it's not like the portrait is straight. So while the landscape is going to bend the page, it's going to bend the page. So you can see this is the bending style of the page. So let's go to the size. So we have the letter is 8.5 inch by 11 inch. So we have this. So the common paper size is this A4. Is a little longer than the letter. As you can see, the A4 has 11.69 while the letter have 11. So I'm going to select the A4, which is the common type, and let's come back to break. What does the break do? So on that, to understand this break better, going to change this page orientation to portrait. So I'm going to change this orientation to portrait. I'm going to get more page. To have more page, control enter to get more page. Now I have 3 pages. So let's move back to the page 1. Okay, now let's come to the break. When you click on the break, you can decide to break page. You are going to mark this point where your cursor is. This point, you are going to mark it at which one page end and the next page begin. So when I click it, it's going to give me another page. Now I have 4 page. Can you see? Now coming down here to section break. So in this section break, what you need to know here is that when you are working with a document that is going to have different page number or different header and footer. For example, we are working with a project that the title page, the table of content and others will be in Roman figure, while the chapter 1 to chapter 5 we have normal numeral. So these come in play. So you can just click on this to insert next page as a section. So this will tell the system that this page is break. So when you are applying a number, I can decide to break it. I can decide to link it together. So I'll go to page 2. This is the page 2. So I'm going to break from page 2, break to a section from here. So I'm going to come here and break it to next section. So here I have another section, then I have one section here. To know our section, you can double click at the edge to access the footer. So when you double click, you see you have header section 1. Now from the menu of design, you can scroll to the next to see the next section. You see you have header section 2. Previous is the header section 1. So now let's go back and apply different page number to it. So let's insert page number at the bottom. So I'm going to change the number format to Roman figure. Okay, good. So this is the number format. So can you see it continue? Now this is the head 2. When you come down to head 2, you can decide to link it to the previous section. It will continue at 3, or delink it by click it to unlink it. Then come here, just click here, come back to the page, tell the page to start at 1 and take the number to 1, 2, 3 and proceed. So from here we have 1, 2. So this is the last page. I'm going to press Ctrl Enter to see. Maybe I have 3. So let's go up. So here, from here, if I press Ctrl Enter, I will have 3 of this number, and why this one continue from 1. So this is it from the page, from the break line. Okay, now let's go back to the size. So we've discussed about the size. Now we want to discuss about the column. So we want to discuss about the column. So when you choose a column for your text, when you choose a column for your text, if you want to create a column, you highlight the area, or you just click on the page to create a column. But it's advisable you highlight the area, so because in some cases you might not want to create column for the whole document. So you come to columns. We have 1 column. You can have 2 columns. When you click on 2 columns, it's going to break it to 2. So you can have 3 columns. It's going to break it to 3. Then you can decide to access to have more column, maybe 4 column. It will break it to 4, as you see here. And you can decide to have left column like this. You can adjust the column width. That means the first column is having this width and this space. You can decide to eliminate this space, and the second column is having this is having this. You can adjust this to true. Now let's click OK. You can see here and here, this is for the column. So the indentation is under the paragraph. Before we go to the paragraph and the spacing, let's go deeper under the page setting. So I'm going to click this to access the page menu. Now the margin, I've talked about this margin, and this is the portrait, and the pages is normal. You can decide to use 2 page per sheet. This is book fold. When you use book fold, it's going to look like this. So if you're having 100 page and you want to print in book fold, that when you print everything and you fold it, all the page fall into places, you use book fold. So this is the paper size. We've selected the this is the layout. So we've done that. The top margin, this is the space before the top. It can be reduced, it can be adjusted. This is the footer, where we put our page number at the downside of the paper. So to do that, you can press OK. It's OK. So